Have you ever pondered on the intricate puzzle of existence? What is life and why are we here? This is where Buddhism begins, in the realm of existential questions, in the heart of the human experience. It's not just a religion, but a philosophy, a way of life, a lens through which we perceive our existence. It's a journey, a quest for understanding, for enlightenment. Imagine a prince, Siddhartha Gautama, born into a life of luxury, shielded from the harsh realities of the world. Yet his spirit yearned for more, for truth, for answers to the questions that gnawed at his being. He embarked on a spiritual voyage, leaving behind the comforts of his palace, seeking the essence of existence. His journey led him to enlightenment, and he became known as the Buddha, the awakened one. Buddhism doesn't claim to have all the answers, but it provides a framework for understanding life's complexities. It encourages us to question, to explore, to seek. It suggests that life is not merely about existing, but about understanding our existence, about seeking purpose and meaning. Buddhism teaches us that life is a series of interconnected moments, each one an opportunity for growth and understanding. It emphasizes the transient nature of existence, the ebb and flow of joy and sorrow, the cycle of birth and death. It prompts us to see beyond the superficial, to delve deeper into the fabric of life, to discover the profound interconnectedness of all beings. Buddhism also guides us towards liberation, towards nirvana. It's not a place but a state of being, a state of profound peace and wisdom. It's the cessation of suffering, the extinguishing of the flames of desire, hatred, and ignorance. It's the ultimate realization of the truth of existence, the attainment of enlightenment. Why are we here? Buddhism suggests we are here to learn, to grow, to awaken. We are here to navigate the turbulent waters of life, to seek the shore of enlightenment, to find peace within ourselves and harmony with the world. So the journey of enlightenment begins with the question, why are we here? The Four Noble Truths, the heart of Buddhist philosophy. Imagine a compass, pointing us in the direction of enlightenment. This compass is the Four Noble Truths, a set of principles that forms the very core of Buddhist teachings. Each truth is a stepping stone on the path to liberation, guiding us towards a deeper understanding of existence. The first truth is dukkha, often translated as suffering, but it's more than just physical or mental pain. Dukkha refers to the universal experience of dissatisfaction, the inherent unsatisfactoriness of life due to its impermanence and constant change. It's the understanding that life, in its essence, is marked by a sense of unease. Next, we have samudaya, the origin of this suffering. The Buddha taught that the root cause of dukkha lies in our own minds, in our craving, attachments, and ignorance. We cling to temporary pleasures and construct illusions of permanence, creating a cycle of desire and disappointment. But don't fret, the third truth, nirodha, brings a message of hope. It assures us that the cessation of suffering is possible. We can extinguish the fires of craving and attachment, and in doing so attain a state of liberation known as nirvana. It's a state of profound peace and ultimate freedom. The final truth, Magga, illuminates the path to achieve this end of suffering. It's called the Noble Eightfold Path, a practical guide to ethical living, mental discipline, and wisdom. It's not a rigid set of rules, but a dynamic practice that invites us to investigate our actions, thoughts, and intentions. The Four Noble Truths, then, are not mere philosophical concepts. They are practical tools designed to help us navigate the complexities of life. They invite us to look within, to examine our relationship with the world, and to transform our suffering into wisdom. By understanding these truths, we embark on the journey towards enlightenment, a journey of self-discovery and liberation. The Four Noble Truths are our compass, guiding us through the labyrinth of existence towards a life of harmony and peace. The Four Noble Truths, a guiding compass towards the path of liberation. In a world in constant motion, how can we find stillness and peace? In the heart of Buddhism, we discover two powerful tools to help us navigate the currents of life: mindfulness and meditation. These are not just practices, but a way of being, a way of living fully, moment by moment. Mindfulness, or sati, is the conscious, deliberate attention to the present. It's about experiencing each breath, each sensation, each thought as it arises without judgment or distraction. It's a gentle tuning into the symphony of existence, hearing each note, feeling each beat. By cultivating mindfulness, we learn to live not in the past or future, but right here, in the ever-unfolding now. Meditation, on the other hand, is a practice where we cultivate mindfulness. It is the act of engaging fully with the present moment, quieting the mind, and observing the nature of reality as it is. It's like a mirror, reflecting back to us the true nature of our thoughts and feelings, our desires and fears. In the stillness of meditation, we can hear the whispers of our own hearts and touch the pulse of the universe. Together, mindfulness and meditation form the cornerstone of Buddhist practice. They are the keys that unlock the door to a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. They teach us to see clearly, to understand deeply, and to live compassionately. Through mindfulness, we learn to see the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. Through meditation, we cultivate the wisdom to understand the nature of suffering and the path to its cessation. Together, they foster compassion, the ability to feel with others, to share their joy and their pain. In the silence of the mind and the openness of the heart, we find the tranquility we seek. In the clarity of awareness and the depth of understanding, we find the wisdom we desire. Mindfulness and meditation, the key to unlocking inner peace and wisdom. What is karma and how does it shape our lives? This is a question that has intrigued thinkers and scholars for centuries. In the Buddhist worldview, karma is not just a philosophical concept. It's a fundamental law of the universe, as real as gravity, as binding as time. The word karma in Sanskrit literally means action, but it's more than just the physical actions we perform. It encompasses our thoughts, words, and deeds, all the conscious choices that we make. Each choice, each action is like a pebble thrown into a pond, creating ripples that expand outward, influencing the world around us and ultimately rebounding back to us. Karma is not about punishment or reward. It's not a system of divine justice or cosmic retribution. Rather, it's a natural process, a phenomenon that unfolds according to its own inherent logic. Every cause has an effect. Every action has a consequence. Buddhism teaches that we are not passive observers in the universe, but active participants. We are not victims of fate, but architects of our own destiny. Our lives, in their present form, are the result of the actions we've taken in the past, and the choices we make now will shape our future. Karma implies responsibility. It teaches us that we are accountable for our actions, that we can't escape the consequences of what we do. It's a reminder that our actions matter, that they have an impact, not just on us, but on the world around us. But more than that, karma is a tool for transformation. It's a path towards self-improvement, towards becoming better, kinder, more compassionate beings. By understanding the law of karma, by recognizing the profound connection between our actions and their consequences, we can aspire to live more mindfully, more intentionally, making choices that lead to happiness and peace, not just for ourselves, but for all beings. Karma, a cosmic law of cause and effect guiding our actions and their repercussions. So how can we apply these profound teachings in our everyday life? Let's start by summarizing the key points we've touched upon. We've explored the nature of existence and the Four Noble Truths, understanding that life is marked by impermanence and suffering, but also that there's a path to overcoming this suffering. We've delved into the practice of mindfulness and meditation, tools to cultivate inner peace and wisdom, and we've examined the concept of karma, the law of cause and effect that profoundly impacts our lives. But how do we bring these principles down from the lofty heights of philosophy and into the hustle and bustle of our daily lives? The answer lies in the very heart of Buddhism: awareness. Everyday life provides us with countless opportunities to practice mindfulness. Whether we're eating, walking, working, or even just breathing, we can bring our full attention to the present moment. By doing so, we cultivate a sense of calm and clarity that can help us navigate life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Understanding karma encourages us to act with kindness and compassion, knowing that our actions have consequences. This awareness can guide our decisions and interactions, fostering a life of harmony and respect for all beings. And the Four Noble Truths? They remind us that while suffering is a part of life, it's not the whole story. We can learn to accept and understand our suffering, rather than avoid or resist it. This acceptance paves the way to liberation and peace. practicing Buddhism in daily life ultimately leads us to live more consciously, with greater compassion, wisdom, and inner peace. It's not about escaping the world, but about engaging with it more fully, more authentically. Remember, every journey begins with a single step. Start your journey towards enlightenment today.